Hello guys, and welcome to a very special video. A video that I have been preparing to make for more than a month. And this is pretty much a follow-up video to a project that some of you guys may remember as Apple Clicker, where I said I wanted to be making apps with you guys, and I do. And I have been spending so much time trying to find out the programs, the plugins, the kits, testing things out, trying to figure out what it is I can make with you, where everybody can make things together. In this video, I'm going through the installation process for every single thing that you need in order to join in on this journey, meaning that I'm going to be doing the step-by-step kind of thing here so that you can join in the next video and make your very first clicking game app. It's going to work on iOS devices, it's going to work on Android devices, and it's going to work without devices on your computer. The way this is going to be is that I'm going to be doing all the coding in videos. I'm going to be publishing the apps so that you can install them on your devices, both in the stores and in my Dropbox. And I'm going to be providing you guys with the source codes as well. So you can either type by watching the video, really getting the feel of it, or you can grab the files, you can change the games into whatever you want them to be. But it's going to take some time, and I'm going to be explaining how everything works throughout the entire process. The first thing we're going to be making is like the simplest clicking game, and then I really hope we can talk about what you want to be seeing added to the game, changed in the game to the next version. Do you have a special feature you would like to see? Then I can do it on the video. I can provide it out there so you guys can use it, customize it, change it, remove it, anything that you guys want to be doing. But that was just a little bit of intel about what's gonna be happening. And trust me guys, I had like 27 hours of recorded coding for games I have been making that I wanted to share with you guys. But then I found new options that I felt were easier for you guys to join in on. So I scratched everything and I restarted it, and that is like the main reason I have been silent for more than a month. So I really have high hopes that this project here is going to be amazing for me and for you guys as well, so that we can make some pretty sick games together. But the first thing you want to be doing is to find, we're going to be installing two things. We're going to be installing the Java Developer Kit. It's going to allow you to make Java. And we're going to be installing a program that you can do it in. And in that program, we're going to be installing a plugin that is going to pretty much allow you to press a button and then it makes the app for Android, for iOS, publish it, certificates, all that stuff. It's super amazing. It's so easy. Side note, of course, if you want to publish apps in the Google Play Store, in the iTunes Store, you do need to buy a developer certificate. I cannot give you that for free, but I can go through the coding process. These programs are free. That part I can help you out with, but you can still make an app and share it with your friends without having it in the App Store if you don't want to be paying for it. Perhaps you're just going to be having so much fun, learning so much in this process, you're just going to want to get that license and get your game out there. But we're going to be taking this in baby steps. For now, I've been talking. Search for the Java Developer Kit. You're going to hit Oracle's website. You're going to agree to the license agreement, and then you're going to be downloading whatever file you need. If you're on Mac OS X, you grab that. I'm on the Windows, I'm grabbing the last one. It's going to be downloading, and let me just move myself. You can see it down there in the corner. The next thing we're going to be searching for is Netbeans. Netbeans is the program that we're going to be writing the code in. you can probably do with one of the first options here. I'm taking the big gun, the all, because I don't want to have a bad tool or a small tool to make something massive. So these two things need to download, and while they're doing that, look up CodeName One. CodeName One is the plugin we're going to be using, and it is the key to one-clicking creating apps by doing nothing, pretty much. So sign up there. You can also sign up later, but that is like these three things, you need them. The first thing you want to be installing is the Java Developer Kit. You need that down before you install Netbeans. I'm speeding up this stuff here because it takes quite a while to install these programs, and there is no reason for you guys to be waiting for that. But this is the process. You click next, okay. You guys know the drill, how to install the program. Once you have the Java Developer Kit, you start the Netbeans installation. You just hit the download file. And the reason why you want the Java Developer Kit down first is because in the install here, it's going to ask you where it was installed. And if you did it, it's going to find it. So if you just install it in the right order, it is going to like find it on its own. You don't need to think about anything. You can see it's right down there, the JDK Java Developer Kit. You just go next if you do it in the right order. If not, just do it in the right order, really. Installing this stuff here, it's gonna take from like 10 minutes to hours depending on your download speed and your CPU speed and all that stuff. It's going to be taking a lot of resources on your computer, but you can't really develop without having the right tools for it. So setup is complete. Netbeans is about to fire up, and I'm going to be doing that now. I have the icon up there in the upper left corner. All good and dandy. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to fire up Netbeans, and once we're in here, we're going to add the CodeName One plugin to this program. So we go Tools, Plugins, and it's going to open up here. It's going to load all the like gazillions of plugins you can add to customize your development experience. You're going to hit Available Plugins and search for CodeName One. There is just one, and it's all you need, and it's so amazing. Like so amazing. But yeah, we're going to be looking into that in so many ways. Right now you just mark it, check it, install, and you do the agree and the next. You guys know the drill. You can allow it to run in the background. Go browse the CodeName One website, find out what it is. If you want to, you can check out some of my videos, recommend them to your buddies if they want to be in on making apps as well, because this is going to be amazing. But you can also just wait it out. So after this, you need to reload Netbeans, and you just do that automatically. It loads up again, it tries to update. Just let it do its thing and open up again so that you're ready. Then you can actually start fooling around with Java. You can fool around with CodeName One projects. This is like you can do the drag and drop kind of app creation. For now, we're gonna make a new project, and we're gonna select CodeName One. It's the top of the list. If you have done the things I have, you just hit next, give it a name. Right now I'm just going with something like delete me, and this is just because I want to get a few more things installed before we dig into the coding. The package name, all this stuff here doesn't matter now, but it's going to later on. You just like hit finish, and everything is created for you. You now have an app, like just like that. The plugin creates all the template files, everything you need to have a functional app. It is so amazing. On your left side, you have source packages and libraries. We're going to be looking more into that stuff, and I'm going to be explaining you how all these things work. For now, we're just like getting the programs and plugins done in this video, and then we're going to be coding in the next one. Open up the source package, my company, my app, and double hit the Java file. This is your code file, and this code here is pretty much where you can start crushing things. For now, I want to go into tools, I want to go into options, and I want to increase the size of the letters here, hoping really that It is going to allow you guys to read the code that I'm going to be writing in the future videos. Normally I have tiny small letters so I can see all my code or a lot of it, but for the purpose of making videos I'm going to try to go with larger letters, so you guys please help me out. Let me know if it is good enough, if you can read the things on my screen, because it's pretty pointless to make these videos if you cannot see the code that I'm writing. We're not going to be doing any coding here, just going to be looking into like the super basic congratulations, you now have an app kind of things, and we can do that because of CodeName One. You hit run, select run project, you can also just select the play button, then it opens up a simulation of your app. This is how the app actually looks right now. Here we have it. It may take some time thinking about this stuff depending on like computer resources, all that stuff. It's pretty slow for me because I'm recording at the same time. Under skins you can select add new if you have something custom lying. I don't. You can also select more, and what you do here is you get a list of all the different skins that you can test your app in. So want to see how it looks on a Samsung, HTC, Nexus, iPad, whatever, you can download these options here so that when you are developing you can make sure that your app looks pretty much as you want it to in a lot of these different popular devices. It's not 100% there, but it's a pretty good test feature to have. You do need at some point to test things on a real device, but it's a nice guideline functionality to have. So you select the ones you want, you download, and then like the next time you launch the program you're going to be having more skin options. It should be there now, I'm not sure why it's not, possibly because I'm recording and it's eating all the resources, but that is besides the point. They're downloaded, they're installed. I suggest you guys do the same. We're just going to be looking at how simple it is to customize some of these things. If you find this here where it says welcome, form, highly new form, and welcome, blah blah blah, change that welcome into something else. I wrote my first app, hit the play button. It's going to reload the app with the codes in here, and what you're going to notice is that it's going to say my first app now in the title area. So this is like just a simple indication of how you can change something here and it updates on the app and you can test it right away. The way I'm going to be doing these app code videos are going to be less drag and drop and more code heavy, but I'm going to be explaining the stuff pretty much like as we do it all the time. Yeah, coffee time, as you know. So I just that was pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. Really, I'm just going to try to reload the Netbeans program here to see if I can get these skins. I don't really need them. I'm just wondering why they're not here. I have been using another development program called IntelliJ that I'm super happy with, where it just worked right away, but in order to publish the actual apps it works better with Netbeans. It's one of the things I found out after a month, and that is why I'm using this now. So I'm a bit new to this development environment, but I mean the coding part is the same, and I have tested publishing and certificates and all that stuff here, and it just works out better for me anyway, and that is why I'm going to be making this project in here instead of in IntelliJ. So just check it out. You can see I changed the title, and we test the app, and we have pretty much altered the app appearance as well. Loads of options you can do in here to test all sorts of different things. We're not going to be looking that much into all this stuff. It's going to be more focused around what you guys want to have in the game we're going to be making, and how we're going to be making it, how can you customize it, how can you get the apps pretty much the way you want them. So this was what I wanted to do in this video, guys. It was pretty much just a walkthrough, making sure that I don't just say install these programs and then you don't really like get to the part where you can be in on the development process, and I really want you guys to be, because yeah, it's really gonna be super amazing. So this is pretty much it from here. I do hope to hear from you guys what you want to be doing in the apps I'm going to be sharing. the first hour where we're making an actual game. It's a very simple clicker game, but it's like the foundation, the skeleton for everything we're going to be doing moving forward. That is going to be the next video in this series here, and after that we're going to have a game where you can tap, you can earn something by tapping, and it keeps the score, and you're going to hopefully after that have an understanding about how the rest of the project is going to be, and you can give me some feedback about, do I explain too much, too little, is the video too long, too short, and what do you want to be seeing. But anyway guys, that was that was really what I had this time around. So yeah, I'm really hoping that you guys are going to be as hyped about this as I am, because so many really cool things we're going to be making for now. And as always, thank you very much for watching.